Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Ashes Cricket Career Mode. I believe this is episode number 14, and today we take on Brisbane in the fourth 50 over match of the season. We're batting at number 6 again. It appears to be an unchanged lineup. As for Brisbane, we see Hamlet Ward there, who made a good 100 against us in the 3-day match that really turned the game on its head. And they've won the toss here, and they decide to have a bat. So we'll be bowling first. Can we restrict them to a low score? Hopefully something about around 220 would be a good performance. Kerrigan will open as this glitch happens again, and we come in with a score at 2 for 64. Dodson went for a duck, with Goulam getting the wicket, and Chambers out for 1, Kerrigan getting the wicket, Kelsall getting 2 catches, but these two have held the innings together a bit. They're on 38 and 24, and they have ticked the score along to 2 for 64 as they pick up a single there. Here you go, bowling to Potter. Off the edge. Actually, that might have been not so much off the edge. That might have been off the middle. It looked like it was on the edge. It sounded a bit like it was off the edge, but the way that ran away for 4, I think it might have been out of the middle as they bring up a 50 partnership. But next over we managed to put a maiden together, which was good because we were leaking a few runs there. And then we pick up a wicket in the simulation. It was Gomez out, Renshaw picking up the wicket, an edge behind, Sutherland getting the catch, going for 31. Potter on strike here now, he's on 45. Manning, the new man in, is on 4, and he flicks that one into the leg side and picks up a single. Here, bowling to Manning. There's a big shout for LBW, but I think there might have been a little bit of an inside edge on it, and that's why it wasn't given out. But then he whacks us over the top of the infield. The fielder couldn't catch up to it, and it's one bounce over the rope for 4. He moves to 8, but here we go, bowling to him again. Right on the pads, and he flicks it away, picks up his second consecutive 4, and he moves the score up to 3 for 97. Here we go, bowling to Manning again, and we knock over his middle stump with a beauty. It didn't move as much as he expected. He backed away and waited for the swing, but it didn't come. It went on straight and it hit middle and off, knocking the middle stump over. And that is out. They're 4 for 97 now. And we get a wicket maiden. What a great application of pressure. Then Potter, trying to get his 50, swings that one away into the leg side, just falls short of mid-on. He didn't time it too well. And then he moves to 49, and we hit Ward on the pads, but I think that one must have been going too high, as the umpire doesn't give it out. And then Potter clips this in to the leg side, picks up a single, and puts together a very nice runnable 50 for his team. He's held the innings together. 6 4s and 2 6s. And there is his 50. But then he makes himself up to 80 before he's out. I come back on. The score is 5 for 174. Stain getting the wicket of Potter, LBW. Muller is on 18, Ward 25, as we completely beat Muller there with some nice swing. And then big thick edge falls short of the third man fielder, which is not surprising, to be honest, as he was so far back. They pick up a wicket, but then in the next simulation we got another wicket. It must have been Muller, and I think Renshaw got him out, and now Jamieson is in. It's 6 for 197. They're crumbling here. Another wicket soon, and we would definitely be in a good position. I don't know what happened with that ball. It started outside leg, it moved a long way back and then pitched just before the off stump. I don't know, and then he hit it up, and it went to fine leg, and they got, was that a 2 or a 3? I don't know if he hit it on the full or not. It looked a bit like it, but then it went up, so it couldn't have been. But Renshaw gets Hamlet Ward out there for 32. I got the catch, and that's a very important wicket as it exposes the tail, and hopefully we can clean them up, unlike in the last game against Mackay, where they managed to put together a good 100 runs after the 7th wicket. Find the edge again. This time they probably could have got a run there, but they decided not to run for some reason. Here bowling to Jamison. Hit him on the pads. A weak shout, but there's a reason for that, and that's because it was most certainly going down leg, it appeared. And then that one's on the pads, it's flicked away. Is it going to go to the boundary? There's a man running across trying to get to it, but he can't stop the boundary. It's 4 for Jamison. And that's the end of the over as well, and we pick up another wicket there through simulation. It's 8 for 209. It was Goulam getting Tattersall out, LBW. We've got 1 for 30 off 8 overs. Can we improve their figures? Jamison's moved along to 14. He's their last hope, as he's the only one who can hold a bat pretty much. And he didn't hit that one too well. I'm not sure if that went into his pad or it just came straight off the face of the bat. And then he smashes, that's Pinto, smashes, I thought it was going for 6 or at least for 4, but running back to take the catch was Phillips, and he takes a good catch jumping into the air. Pinto goes for 7, he just hang up there, hang up there, hang up there, and Phillips ran all the way back from, was it that mid-on or mid-off, took the catch, and then threw it straight back in. The last ball of our spell, and I'm not quite sure how that didn't manage to end the innings on 220 there. Must have been the white ball, I think, on that pitch map replay. And so we started off quite well in our chase. I now come to the crease here with us at 4 for 165. They ended up scoring 242 for 9. We couldn't get the last wicket. Jamison made 35, Ross 12. And once again the number 8 frustrated us. While Phillips and Burton both made 60s, Kamal and Ambrose both only made 20 runs between them, with Ambrose getting run out as well. We joined Kel Saul at the crease, who's on 14. Manning is bowling to us, a man we bowled out in their batting innings, and that's defended into the leg side. But here, Jamison has come on to bowl to us, the man who made 35 or so not out from number 8. It's down the leg side, I leave it to get a wide, and what do you know, he steps out of his crease and gets himself stumped. As you can see from the replay, I don't know what he's doing. His foot is perfectly straight back in. An incident like this happened in the 3-day games. Then, when he steps there, his foot was already in, and he steps and tries to run around into it, and we get a duck through another glitch in the game. And I've tried not to leave a ball off a spinner since that moment, but we managed to chase it down the total with not much trouble, getting a 4-wicket win. Renshaw getting man of the match for his 3 for 44, while Sutherland guided us home with, I think that was 35 not out. But we'll check the table now here. We are 3 wins, 1 loss. Mackay have won their last game. I think if we win, they'll go ahead of us on head-to-head record. We've got the Gold Coast, who haven't got a single win yet, so we should be able to win that. But that'll do it for today's episode. Next day we'll have the match against Gold Coast, which we should hopefully win, but until then, goodbye.